Hello twin flames and welcome to your daily check-in. So we're going to use a divine structure deck to get the question today for our structured reading. So I'm going to decide when I've got the questions which card decks to use. So let's see what we need to know today. And there is number sequences around the masculines today and there is a lot of power. So do check out the feminine and masculine readings too for extra guidance. So today we've got 3 questions. The first one is, will we have a family together? So maybe that's on your mind right now. How does he really feel about me? And is it over? So some of you may be really in the mindset of you just don't know how he feels. You're receiving all the signs, you're getting all the synchronicities, you're seeing the eagle, you're seeing the stag, but you just don't know because the ego can bring up doubt. And also there may be struggle there because you may want a family. You may be fighting against the ego with your biological clock. So you may think, well, time's running out for me. I want to be able to have a baby now and enjoy that baby, in the years to come. I want to be able to give this baby everything. I want to be able to have that family that I dream about. Maybe you're thinking about your own children and their children, and if it's going to be an option to merge the families together, or if their family are even going to understand that he can be with you because of, religious beliefs or, certain understanding or morals or any of these things, cultural differences. So maybe you're thinking, will we have a family together? Will we be able to build a life together? Or is it over? Or is it better that I move on and meet someone who seems to be more available or compatible to me or for me? How does he really feel? So this is the angels giving you clear signs of how he really does feel about you in this moment today. And whether you should move on or, just continue on with the journey. And it may feel like a struggle. So first of all, I want to answer each question intuitively, and then I'm going to bring in cards. So first of all, how does he really feel about you? Well, we do constant messages channeled every night in the DM to DF readings that tell you how he feels, what's really on his mind. At the beginning of your connection, when you first met, when you first started communicating, he may have been very honest and open with you about his feelings. He may have brought in a lot of expectation because you were really believing what he told you. That he wanted you, he wanted to have a family with you even. He didn't want you with anybody else. That he was going to sort out his life. And that his feelings for you were strong and powerful and unique and unlike anything he'd ever felt. So he may have already shown you at the beginning exactly how he really feels. Now, some of the masculines do that. In fact, perhaps 80% of them do that. Some of them don't. But it's felt anyway without words. So it's felt between you. You know it's inside. It doesn't need words because it's felt. And that's really what we learn on this journey, that it doesn't need words because it's felt. Now at the beginning, they do all these things. They show you through your feelings and it's felt, it's reciprocated. So really you know at the beginning how they really feel. Whether it's spoken to you, it's an action that shows that to you, or it's felt. But then behaviour makes us question their feelings and how they really feel, because they start acting crazy, distant, indifferent, like they don't care. And that's the way we perceive the journey as a divine feminine, when in spiritual truth, nothing's changed. Their feelings and what they want haven't changed. All that's happened is reality's kicked in. And fear has come up to the surface. And they've started realising that to be with you, they have to make significant changes or face up to their truth or, be a different person. So, and I don't mean a different person because you see their authentic self, but if they've been living a lie, then they have to become renewed. They have to step into their authentic power. And that takes change, courage, and time. So, that's really what happens. Nothing changes with their feelings because their feelings actually deepen and get stronger, because from the moment they meet up with you or connect with you or are aware of you, it gets even more intense, even though it seems like they're getting further away. So the only thing that's really changed is behavior and thoughts. And thoughts, remember, become things. A thought is a habit we keep thinking, or a habit is a thought we keep thinking. So if we know inside and we have unwavering faith that they feel, the same way they've shown us or told us at the beginning, then everything else will make sense. But it doesn't work like that, because we go into fear. And as a divine feminine, we have to overcome the ego. And the ego will tell us things like, he doesn't love you, he doesn't care about you, they give me fear there. Anything that brings up fear for your personal situation. And I spoke about burpee energy, belching, and why it occurs in the masculine reading today. If you're wondering why I constantly channel that when I connect with the fear energy around the connection. So how he really feels about you is the way that you feel about him or her. That's the real truth. And how they really feel about you is they don't want it to be over. It's never over, because you are one. How can it be over when you live within each other? When you are part of each other, it can't. And you know that, and they know that through constant reminders of each other. You can't run from this love. And the family, well, we have a family together. This is showing you this is also what he wants. And a family is different for everybody. For me and George, we have cuddly toys as our kids, because it's not on the cards for us, at this moment. Maybe in the future, who knows? Time is illusion. Age is illusion. It doesn't matter how old I am, how old he is, how old you are, how old your twin is. If something is meant for you, it will be for you. No matter what doctors say or what society says, with God, all things are possible. But you may not want children. For you, children may be pets, animals. You may love dogs or cats, and they may be your fur babies. And that may be the type of family that you want with your twin. Family may be the family you already have. You may already have kids. They may already have kids. And you want to bring them together. They may be young kids or older kids. If they're older kids, it's not about having a family unit with them, every day. But it's about spending time with them. And these are the things that are possible. These are the things that your masculine thinks about and feels, and knows that you would make a fabulous mother or father to their children, if that's exactly what both of you want. Because every journey is unique and different. Every twin flame couple is sacredly married. You don't need that ring on your finger to prove that. Some of you will want marriage, some of you don't. Some of you will have been through marriage already and may not want that again. Maybe you will want that again. You don't know until you're in the connection fully in a permanent way. But the message is, how he really feels about you is, he doesn't want it to be over. He may be thinking, is it over, because of the things he's done. So he may be feeling very urgent right now to contact you and reach out to you and tell you how sorry he is and how he feels, and that he doesn't want it to be over. And she's holding a red rose, and a red rose is also a symbol of apology. And it's really powerful, because the other day I shared a TikTok video and it was about an apology coming. The masculine's feeling very embarrassed about the way they've behaved and the things that they've done. So what I'm going to bring in Sandra Cole's deck, Divine Masculine, Honesty and Realisations. And I'm going to bring in my deck, if I can find it in here, the Twin Flame Oracle. I'm also going to bring in some tarot as well. So I'm going to bring in the Twin Flame Oracle. I'm going to bring in the Twin Flame Message Tarot. And we're going to answer all three cards. And I'm also going to bring in the Doreen Virtue. Why not, okay? Why not? And I have to say, I'm absolutely loving doing the readings this way. I find it so interesting. And it's really exciting for me to do these readings this way. So I hope you're enjoying it too. So, will you have a family together? What do you need to know about that from the masculine's perspective? Will you have a family together? How does he really feel about you? And is it over? Is it over? Is it over? No. It's never over with twin flames. But there is something we do tell ourselves a lot, ask a lot, go over in our mind. I used to do it. I used to do the cards. Is it over? Is it over? Or get the pendulum out. So I know how it feels. I've been there myself. So will you have a family together? So these are the cards, and these may not necessarily be about family, but they're going to give us guidance about why we're asking the question, or what we need to know, or the circumstances around it. How does he really feel about you? How does he really feel about you? What do we need to know? Thank you, angels. And what is it over? I didn't even have to say it then, the card just popped out. So will you have a family together? How does he really feel about you? And is it over? What do we need to know? What do we need to know? What do we need to know? There we go. And then we're going to use the angel therapy cards as well, because, the angels help us to bring therapy to our soul, to feel relieved, to feel at peace, to feel, at peace with the journey by having faith and knowing that we're on the right path. And that's why they show you 444 and all the other numbers. So will you have a family together? Will you have a family together? So I've got 3 cards coming out for that one. How does he really feel? And is it over? So I'm going to start with how he really feels, because really that will answer the other questions. But how does he really feel about you? Look at this. Planning. He's planning. Okay. How does he really feel about you? He sees you in his future. And this is really what you need to know. How is he feeling about you? He wants to communicate. He sees you as a miracle. He's saying there's a miracle ahead for us. Communication is coming. This is why you've got the bee. The bee is a symbol of miracles and communication. They're also showing me that like a wasp as well, which can be connected with anger and frustration. So he can get angry at himself for the amount of time things sometimes take. You are a part of all the planning that I am currently doing for my life and our life together. And I look forward to us living a fulfilling life together that is full of love and adventure. Isn't that beautiful? So how does he really feel about you? He feels about you the way he felt about you at the beginning. That's never changed. And he's going to communicate that to you at the right time. So communication is coming. That's how he really feels about you. Look at this, 9 of Cups. Your dreams are coming true. The 9 of Cups is the wish card. You're his dream come true. You're everything. How he really feels about you is that you can make his dreams come true. You are his life. He's planning everything to be with you. And look at this, visualize success. So when he thinks about you, it's successful. He goes into an energy in his mind where he sees you in the future in a very successful way. He visualizes that. You're on his mind. So see yourself doing well in this situation and have faith in a positive outcome. So he has faith in a positive outcome for your connection. That's how he really feels. You make his dreams come true. Your dreams are going to come true together. Communication is coming and he's planning what to do. So some of you will be thinking about union. Some of you will be thinking about separation ending. And some of you will be thinking about communication. So whatever's going on in your situation, he is planning how to make it right so you can be together. Isn't that powerful? So is it over? Of course it isn't over. What do the angels want to say? Is it over? It's never over. There's a lot of growth. It's growing up. It's a growing up period. During this time of being apart, I am growing up and changing my ways, and I am no longer the person that I used to be. So it's not over. It's a time of growth. Both twins grow up in this connection. And I don't mean grow up physically. I mean grow up spiritually, emotionally. You grow up so you can be in permanent union. You gain power. Warrior of love, strength. So you gain strength. So it's not over. You have the strength you need to carry on. The lovers. Your love has the power to open doors and conquer worlds. So it's not over. Even if it seems over, if it feels like they're never going to return, or if you're worried, your love, you and the love you have in your bond has the power to open doors and conquer worlds. So it's not over. It's just beginning. We've got the 7 of Swords. Have compassion at this time and rise above the situation to see it from a fresh point of view. It's not over. It's just beginning. The masks are coming off. It's illusion, whatever's going on. And 3 of Wands, hold your vision with unwavering faith. So don't think it's over, it's just beginning. Hold that vision of what you want and let that be the past. Is it over? They may be healing the past. They may be releasing the past or a past life issue. Things from the past that need to go. This situation has a basis in one of your previous lifetimes. And, I spoke about this earlier today. A previous lifetime doesn't have to be a different lifetime. It's the person we were before each other. The person we used to be in this lifetime. Maybe he was in a marriage or a relationship and he's saying, I'm healing the past so I can be with you. Ask your angels to help you remember, release, learn and heal from your past experiences. So really what you're being reminded here is anything that makes you question the love is a healing experience to grow and learn. So will you have a family together? Remember, I've spoke already about the type of family you will have. Look at this. It's all in divine timing. So don't give up. Amazing. The universe has got us when it comes to our love. We will be together again in the right divine timing. And that also includes having a child or bringing family together or resolving issues. Don't give up because it's truly meant to be. You have that 5D cosmic bond. So again, I really feel what this is reminding you is that you can visualize success. So if you want the type of life that you want with your twin, whatever that may be, use the 5D realm to bring that in. And you may already be receiving previews and dreaming about this and being shown things by heaven that it's all coming together. And you're meeting up to talk and make love. So how do you make a baby? You have to make love. And you're meeting up to talk and make love first on the 5D and then in the 3D. Now I've got angel books. This is why I love doing these readings. This is why I love working with heaven every single moment of every day. Look at this. Will we have a family together? Got angel bumps. You're ready for a family. 2 different decks of cards. Randomly, but there is no random. Everything's divinely synchronized. You saw how they came out. You're ready for a family. You're ready. Both of you are ready to make this real, to make this happen in the physical world. And the divine masculine is aware of that. He's awakened to it. He knows what he wants. He has a vision of it. He's visualizing success, opening up to each other. So to have a family, you have to meet up and talk and make love and be together and share time. And that's what you're doing here. You're meeting up to talk and make love. And you're connecting here, talking about the future. And Archangel Raphael is here to say to you, if you want a child, with God, all things are possible. If you feel that you've passed that, or people are saying, oh, you can't, your body is powerful and strong, connected with source, and you can have, be, and do whatever you dream about. The healing angel is with you, supporting your healing work. Maybe you're ready for a family of people like me and George. You've got communities that we see as family here on YouTube. You're our family. And I knew I was ready for a family, and here you are. So it's not just about children or, people who you're related to. It's about creating a family for yourself. And it's about listening, ear chakras. Notice the messages that appear to you as sounds, music and words from both internal and external sources and within your mind. These messages are real answers to your prayers. So you're receiving guidance right now through your clear awareness, things you hear, see, feel, know, and ultimately that you are an earth angel. So you are ready for a family because you are here to help others. And when you're in the energy of service, you automatically attract in everything that you want. You are a light worker who has come to earth to teach about love. So like-minded beings come towards you and are attracted to you. And when I say attracted to you, I don't mean in a love way. I mean in a loving way. Like you watching right now are a loving, gentle, beautiful, kind, generous being. And you've been attracted to me because like attracts like. I see that in you and you see that in me. And this is about service and mission. So I feel the family that you're ready for is also attracting in like-minded beings because you may spend time with friends together when you are in union. who have the same goals and dreams as you. Maybe other twins in union. Maybe people you've met here on the channel who you end up being best friends with for life. Because, you make that bond and that acquaintance, and it continues. And it's eternal anyway. And we are all here for a reason together. And it's very likely that we've all known each other before. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.